Good morning students, welcome to video 8 on groups. Today let us study about the problems on cyclic groups. Let us take one problem. Show that the multiplicative group of cube roots of unity is cyclic. So here multiplicative group of cube roots of unity. We know cube roots of unity are 1 omega and omega square are the cube roots of unity. Let us take here g is equals to 1 omega square. We know here since omega is the cube root of unity, we have 1 is nothing but omega cube, and this omega you can write omega only. Omega square is omega square only. Here all the elements of this group 1 omega square can be expressed in the form of powers of omega. So that is here every element of G can be generated by omega which belongs to G. So therefore G is a cyclic group generated by omega is cyclic. You know the definition of a cyclic group. In the last class you have seen the definition of a cyclic group. Suppose G is a group, it is generated by an element A is called a cyclic if it is like this here. If all the elements of this group are in the form of a raised to n, where this is n is any integer, means all the elements of A are in the form of powers of all the elements of G are in the form of powers of A, then we can say that it is a cyclic group generated by A. So here all the elements of this G are generated by what here? W, because omega or W. 1 is omega cube, omega is omega only, omega square is omega square. That is here all the elements of this 1 omega square are the elements of G, and these are generated by what here? In terms of powers of omega only. Therefore G is a cyclic group generated by omega. And also we have here, this 1. This 1 can also be written as here omega square whole cube. So means omega raised to 6. So omega raised to 6 is nothing but what here? Omega raised to 6 is nothing but here omega cube into omega cube. You know omega cube is 1 into 1 is 1. So this 1 can also be written as what here? 1 can also be written as omega square whole cube. And this omega can be written as here omega square whole square. Because you know omega raised to 4. Omega raised to 4 is nothing but omega cube into omega. So omega cube value is 1. 1 into omega is omega only. So this omega can be written as here omega square whole square. And this omega square is omega square only. Here, so all the elements 1 omega square can be written as here omega square whole cube, omega square whole square, omega square. So therefore this G. So now here what we can say here? Here we can say that this G is nothing but what here? It is G here is what here? G is 1 omega square. And it can also be written as here what here? This is omega square whole cube, then omega square whole square and omega square. Because omega square whole cube is again 1 and omega square whole square is omega and omega square is omega square only. All the elements of this G are generated by what here? Generated by omega square. Therefore we can say that here this G is a cyclic group generated by omega square. So we can also write it as here G is equals to cyclic group generated by omega square. So therefore this G has two generators. One is omega and another is omega square. Let us take one more example. Prove that the multiplicative group of fourth roots of unity G is equals to 1 minus 1 I minus I is cyclic. So means again you have to prove that this G is generated by some element that is generator of this group. Let us take here G is equals to 1 minus 1 I minus I. So what you have to do is here we have to express all these in terms of only one element. 1 minus 1 I minus I can be expressed in terms of only one element. Then we can say that it is the generator of this group. So this 1 can be written as here I raised to 4. We know I raised to 4. I raised to 4 is nothing but what here? I square whole square. I square is minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. And this minus 1 can be written as I square because I square equals to minus 1. And I is I only. this minus I is nothing but I cube, because you know I cube is equals to minus I. So all the elements of this G are in terms of powers of I. So what we have here, so what we have from this, what we can say here, we can say that here G is equals to here 1 minus 1 I minus I, no? So here 1 is nothing but here I raised to 4, minus 1 is I square, and I is I only, and minus I is I cube. So now all the elements of G are what here in terms of powers of I raised to 4, I square, I and I cube. Therefore we can say that here G is a cyclic group generated by what here? Generated by I. That is here all the elements of G are generated by I. So therefore G is a cyclic group generated by I. So like this we can prove that this is a cyclic group. And we know that here a group may have 2 or more generators also. Let us see here. This 1 can also be written as here, same element 1 can also be written as here minus I whole raised to 4. Because minus I whole raised to 4 is I raised to 4. Its value is 1. And minus 1 is minus I whole square. So minus I whole square is plus I square. Its value is again minus 1. So I is nothing but minus I cube. You know minus I cube is minus I cube, and I cube is minus I. So it is equals to I, and this minus I is minus I. So all these elements here. Now here G. So here what we have here? Here we have G is equals to 1 minus 1 I minus I. And these are nothing but here we have expressed 1 can be written as here minus I raised to 4. And minus 1 is minus I whole square. And I is minus I whole cube. And minus I is minus I only. So now all the elements of G are in terms of powers of what here? Powers of minus I. So therefore here, hence we can say that here it is a cyclic group. G is a cyclic group generated by minus I, and it is denoted by G is equals to minus I, like this. Take one more example. Prove that any group of order 3 is cyclic. So here they have not given any particular group. You have to take here group of order 3. So we know that here the group of order 3 must contains only 3 elements. Order means number of elements. So if any group, if any set is a group, then it contains identity element compulsory. Every group must contains identity element. Say E. Suppose an element A is an element of G, then A inverse must also be an element of G, because here every element has its inverse. So therefore here a group of order 3 means G is equals to E, A and A inverse. So E is compulsory and element. If A is an element, then its inverse is also to be that in that group. So therefore group of order 3 means E, A inverse. Now we have to express all these in terms of any one element. Suppose here E is nothing but here we can write A raised to 0, and this A is A to the power of 1, minus A is A to the power of minus 1. We know here A to the power of definition of a cyclic group is what here? We know definition of a cyclic group is here G is equals to A raised to N, such that here N belongs to Z. You know Z means integer. Integer means it may be positive or negative integer. So therefore here A to the power of minus 1 is nothing but here this is A to the power of minus 1. So all the elements of this G are generated by here. So what we have here now, from this what we can see that here G is equals to A to the power of 0, A and A to the power of minus 1. So all the elements are in terms of powers of A. Therefore we can say that here G is a cyclic group generated by A. So now also we can say that here it is also this 0 can be written, this 1 can be E can be written as here A to the power of minus 1 whole raised to 0, and A is nothing but here A to the power of minus 1 whole raised to minus 1, because minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1, and A inverse is A inverse only. That is here all the elements are in terms of what here? All the elements are in terms of A to the power of minus 1. Therefore G is a cyclic group generated by minus A. So that is here it can also be written as here, we see here this can also be written as here E is nothing but here A to the power of minus 1 whole raised to 0. because anything to the power of 0 is 1. And this a is nothing but here what here? A to the power of minus 1 whole to the power of minus 1. And this a inverse is a inverse only. So therefore we can say that here, so this G is generated by what here? G is generated by a to the power of minus 1. So therefore we can say that G is a cyclic group generated by minus a to the power of minus 1. So this is, so from this we can say that here group of order 3 has two generators. One is a and another is, it is not minus a, it is a to the power of minus 1. Let us take one more example. Show that an additive group of integer modulo 4 is Z4 and addition mod 4 is cyclic. Let us take here Z is equals to, here Z to the Z4 is equals to, it contains 4 elements 0, 1, 2 and 3. So now by this definition, a plus b and addition mod 4 means here a remainder obtained on dividing a plus b by 4. So that is here, for example, suppose we have like this here. Suppose we have here 3 plus 5 under addition mod 4. Means here what you have to do is here first you have to add 3 and 5. So 3 plus 5 is equals to how much? 8. You divide this 8 by 4. What we got here? 8 divided by 4. 4 2 is 8. Now remainder is what here? 0. So 3 plus 5 under addition mod 4 means it is equals to 0. This is the meaning of addition mod 4. That is, first you have to add these two, then divide it by 4. The remainder what you got, you have to write here. So it is the meaning of addition modulo 4 like this here. So now all the elements here we can write this 0 as nothing but here in terms of 1 only, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. If you add 1 4 times, you will get 4. 4 divided by 4 gives the remainder 0. So therefore we can write this one as here, this is 4 times of 1, 4 into 1. So that is n into 1, where n is equals to 4. This 1 can be written as 1 only. This 2 is nothing but here we can write 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 and addition mod 4 is 2 only, because here 1 plus 1 is 2. If you divide 2 by 4, remainder is 2 only. So this is 2 into 1. So here n is 2, n into 1, n is equal to 2. So now 3 is nothing but here 1 plus 1 plus 1. So it is nothing but here 3 into 1. This is equals to n into 1, where n is equals to 3. That is here all the elements are in terms of 1 only. This 0, 1, 2, 3 can also be expressed in terms of 1 only. Therefore we can say that it is a cyclic group generated by 1 is cyclic. Similarly, we can verify it for another element also here. Suppose here we have done here for 1. So next let us verify it for 2 only. If you will not get for 2, then we can verify it for 3. So let us see here whether it is possible for 2 or not here. So the meaning of finding whether it is cyclic group or not, what you have to do is here you have to express all the elements of this Z in terms of in one particular element. Suppose here what we have here Z4 is equals to 0, 1, 2 and 3. Now I want to verify whether 2 is the generator of this Z4 or not. So what we have to do is here we have to express this 0 in terms of 2. So 2 means here we can write here, here it is addition modulo 4, no? Addition mod 4 it is. Addition mod 4 means you have to add 2 numbers, then divide it by 4, you should get the remainder 0. So here we know 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. We know here like this. 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. If you divide 4 by 4, 4 ones are 4, remainder is here 0. So here this 0 can be taken as here 2 plus 2 under addition mod 4. This implies here what we have here, it is 2 into 2. That is here n is 2 here. This is n into 2. This implies n is equals to 2. Now next element is what here? Next element is 1. This 1. So 1 is equals to 2 plus 2, 4. If you divide 4 by 4, remainder is 0. Then plus 2 is 6. If you divide 6 by 4, remainder is 2. will not get. If you add 2, one more 2, what will you get here? 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 8. 8 under addition mode 4 is again the remainder is 0. That is here 8 divided by 4 gives the remainder 0. So you will not get 1 by adding 2 any number of times and dividing it by 4. You will not get the remainder 1. It is not possible because here 2 is even number. If you divide it by 4, you will not get the remainder 1. So this is not possible. Therefore, we cannot express 1 in terms of sum of 2. So this is not possible. This is not possible. It is not possible. So we cannot express 1 in terms of sum of 2's only. Similarly, this 2 can be taken as here 2 only, and this 3. 3 is also odd number. 3 is also odd number. We cannot get the remainder 3 by adding 2 any number of times and dividing it by 4. It is also not possible. This is also not possible. So therefore, we can say that here we can this 2 is not the generator. So we have to leave this. What you have to do is here you have to check it for next element 3. So here this 0 means the element of Z. 0 is equals to 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. You know 3 plus 3 4 times. If you add, you will get 12. 12 divided by 4 gives the remainder 0. So that is here 12 divided by 4 gives 4 3 is a 12. Remainder is 0. So this is 0 you will get here. So it is 4 times of 3, that is n is equals to 3. Next element is 1. So 1 is nothing but here 3 plus 3 plus 3 9. 9 divided by 4 gives the remainder 1. Therefore this is nothing but here 3 times of 3, that is n is equals to 3 here. Now 2 is nothing but here 3 plus 3 under addition mod 4, because 3 plus 3 gives what here? 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 divided by 4 gives 4 ones are 4, remainder is 2. This 2 will get here. So this is 2 times of 3, where n is equals to how much here? 2 only. And this 3 is nothing but 3 only, 1 into 3. So this implies here n is equals to 1. That is, every element of Z4 is generated by what here? Generated by 3. So thus this implies here Z4 is a cyclic group generated by 3. Therefore here Z4 is cyclic group which has 2 generators. 1 and 3 are the 2 generators of this cyclic group. Remaining 0 and 2 are not the generators of this cyclic. Let us take one more example. Find the number of generators of the group G is equals to A square, A cube, A raised to 4, A raised to 5, A raised to 6, which is equals to E. So means here number of generator, here no need to find the generator. We have to find how many number of generators it has. Like in previous example, so we have seen Z4 under addition mod 4 has 2 generators. Like that, you have to find with, how many generators it has here. So by the definition of G here, what we have here, G is a cyclic group generated by A because all the elements are in terms of powers of A only, and its order means number of elements. It has 6 elements. So now by theorem 17, we have seen the element A to the power of K is also a generator of G if and only if GCD of K and D is 1. GCD of K and D is 1, where D is what here? D is the order of an element of a group. So that is here, that is K here, order of an element of a group is what here? 6. K comma 6 is equals to 1, means GCD of K and 6 is equals to 1. Then you have to find the value of K here. So if the GCD of these two numbers is prime numbers, these two are relatively prime to each other. So you have to verify. K is equals to, first you have to start from 1 only here. So here 1 comma 6. So 1 comma 6, 1 is not a prime number. So we have to go for next here 2 comma 6. So 2 comma 6 means here GCD is not 2. GCD is not 1 here. 2 comma 6 GCD is 2. Therefore K is not equals to 2. If you take a K equals to 3, then see what happens. 3 comma 6 GCD of 3 and 6. GCD of 3 and 6 is how much here? 3. GCD means I told you greatest common divisor. Greatest common divisor of 3 and 6 is 3 only. And if it is 4 comma 6, greatest common divisor of 4 and 6 is 2 only. Because if you divide 4 by 2, if you divide 6 also by 2. And next one is 5 and 6. GCD of 5 and 6 is 1 because they are relatively prime to each other. They don't have any common divisors. So therefore the GCD of 5 and 6 is 1. So therefore here we can say that k is equals to 5 is the only integer which is relatively prime to 6. That is 5 and 6 is equals to 1. Therefore a to the power of k is the only generator of G other than a. Hence the number of generators is equals to here what here? Number of generators is equals to 2. That is one is a and another is a to the power of k. A to the power of k means here a to the power of 5. So therefore we can say that here this group has two generators. One is a and another is a to the power of k. Like this we can find the number of generators. Let us take one more example. Find the number of generators of the cyclic group of order 10. We have one more method of finding the number of generators of the cyclic group. So by theorem 18, the cyclic group of order n has phi of n number of generators. We know phi of n is equals to this. You studied in our previous classes. In first sem of BSc, you studied this one here. Phi of n is equals to n into 1 minus 1 by p1, 1 minus 1 by p2 into etc. up to 1 minus 1 by pr. Take this one as equation number 1, where p1, p2, pr are prime factors of n. So let us divide this n in terms of prime factors only. Prime means avibhajya sankhyaಗಳು. So let us divide this 10 by first prime number is 2. 2 5s are 10. Then 5 1s are 5 only. These two are the factors of 10. So 10 can be taken as here 2 into 5. Here p1 is 2 and p2 is 5. So substitute p1 and p2 in equation 1. So phi of n is equals to 10 into 1 minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus 1 by 5. So 10 into 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. 1 minus 1 by 5 is 4 by 5. So 5 2s are 10. This 10 get cancelled. 1 into 4 is equals to 4. So therefore here therefore the number of generators of this group whose order is 10 is equals to 4. It has 4 number of generators. Like this we can find the number of generators. Let us take one more example. Find the number of generators of a cyclic group of order 60. Here n is equals to 60. Again you tried here phi of n is equals to n into 1 minus 1 by p1 into 1 minus 1 by p2 etc. up to 1 minus 1 by pr. Take this one as equation number 1. So here you have to express the 60 in terms of prime factors. First you have to divide 60 by 2. So 2, 3 is a 6 and 0 as it is. Again you have to divide it by 2 only. You have to stop only when it is not possible to divide it by 2. After that we can go for next prime number is 3. Then for next prime number 5, like this you have to go. So 30 divided by 2 is 15. Then next prime number is 3. 3 5s are 15. So this 60 can be taken as here 2 square into 3 to the power of 1 into 5 to the power of 1. It is in the form of p1 to the power of n1, p2 to the power of n2, p3 to the power of n3. We don't want any powers, we want only the bases. So 60 into 1 minus 1 by p1 is 2, 1 minus 1 by p2 is 3, 1 minus 1 by p3 is 5. So 60 into 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. This is 1 minus 1 by 3 is 2 by 3 and 1 minus 1 by 4 is 4 by 5. So 5, 3 is 15, 15 2 is 30. So 60 divided by 30 is 2, 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 4, 16. So like this you will get here phi of n is equals to 16. So it has how many how many generators? It has 16 generators. So this is the number of generators. Hence there are 16 generators. Take one more example. It is exactly same. Find the number of generators of a cyclic group whose order is 8. This you can find very easily. So here n is equals to 8. Divide 8 by 2. So first we have to divide this 8 by 2. That is 2 3s are 2 4s are 8. Again 2 2s are 4. So it is 2 to the power of 3. P1 is 2 only here. So 8 into 1 minus 1 by 2. After simplification you will get here 4. So this group has 4 generators. Take one more example which is different here. Find the number of generators of a cyclic group Z18 under addition mod 18. So Z18 means what here? It has 18 number of elements. So order of this group is what here? 18. So again now next step is same. You have to divide 18 in terms of prime factors. So this 18 can be taken as here. 18 is 2 9s are 18. Then 3 3s are 9. So it is 2 to the power of 1 into 3 square. Let us simplify this. 18 into 1 minus 1 by this P1 is 2, 1 minus 1 by P2, P2 is 3 here. It is in the form of here P1 to the power of n1 into P2 to the power of n2. So after simplification you will get here 5 of 18. 18 is the order of this group, it is equals to 6. So means there are how many generators? 6 generators of this group. Take one more last example. These are the examples from exercise also. So show that the group Z5 under addition mod 5 is a cyclic group, and every non-zero element of Z5 is a generator. So first what you have to do is here you have to show that it is a cyclic group, and what next you have to show that here all elements other than 0 are the generators of this group. This you have to prove. So first let us prove this one as a cyclic group. So this example you have done here, Z4 under addition mod 4 you have done, no? It is exactly the same. So Z5 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here you have to write here 0 can be taken as here 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 5 times. So 5 divided by 5 gives the remainder 0. Therefore we can write here 0 is equal to like this. So it is 5 times of 1. So here n is equals to 5. And this 1 can be taken as 1. 2 is nothing but 1 plus 1 under addition mod 5. 3 is 1 plus 1 plus 1 under addition mod 3. And 4 is 1 plus 1 plus 1 4 times under addition mod 5, which gives 4. So therefore from this we can say that here all the elements of this Z5 are generated by what here? 1. So therefore it is a cyclic group, and it is generated by 1. So first part is over. Next you have to check here whether it is generated by 2 also or not. So let us take here this 0. First element of this Z5 is 0. So we can write 0 as in terms of 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 5 times here. 5 times of 2 is 10. 10 divided by 5 gives the remainder 0. So we can write in terms of 2. Similarly 1. So 1 is nothing but here 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. 6 divided by 5 gives the remainder what here? 1. So therefore it is 2 plus 2 plus 2. Next element of Z5 is 2. 2 is nothing but 2 only. Next element is 3. 3 means here we can write 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 8. 8 divided by 5 gives the remainder what? 3. Similarly next 4. 4 is 2 plus 2. Like this here all the elements of Z5 are expressed in terms of 2 under addition mod 5. Therefore we can say that here 2 is the generator of this group. So it is a cyclic group generated by 2. Similarly next non-zero element here is what here? Next non-zero element is 3. So can we express this 0 in terms of 3? We can see here. We know if we add 3 5 times it is 15. 15 divided by 5 gives the remainder 0. So this 0 can be taken as here 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 5 times. And next 1. 1 is nothing but here 3 plus 3 under addition mod 5. 3 plus 3 gives 6. 6 divided by 5 gives the remainder 1. Similarly next 2. So 2 is nothing but here 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 4 times. 3 4s are 12 divided by 5 gives the remainder 2. So next is 3. 3 is 3 only. Next is 4. So here 3 plus 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. 9 divided by 5 gives the remainder 4. That is, you know this. This is 9 divided by 5. 5 ones are 5, remainder 4. So here we can express here all the elements of Z5 in terms of 3. Therefore 3 is the generator of this cyclic group. Lastly, last element is 4. So 0 can be taken as 5 times of 4. If I add 5 4s are 20. 20 divided by 5 gives the remainder 0. And if you add 4 times you will get 16. 16 divided by 5 gives the remainder 1. If you add 4 3 times, 4 3s are 12. 12 divided by 5 gives the remainder 2. And lastly, it is 4 plus 4 8. 8 divided by 5 gives the remainder 3, and 4 can be taken as 4 only. So like this we can express all the elements in terms of 4. Therefore here 4 is the generator of this Z5. So thus what we can say here, thus Z4 under addition Z5, no, it is Z5 under addition mod 5 is a cyclic group generated by all the elements 1, 2, 3 and 4. That is all non-zero elements of Z5 under addition mod 5 are the generators of this group. Except 0, all the elements of Z5 are generators of this group. So therefore we can say that here it is only that is all non-zero elements are the generators of this group. So like this we can prove that the cyclic group has many number of generators.